I don't know what it is about this box, but I have another finished object to show you. This is just wild to me because I am notorious for starting projects and then getting distracted by new yarn, starting a little project over there until I have like 15 different projects going and no real desire to go to any specific one. So I'm just like spread thin across projects, and it feels like it's forever to get them done because instead of focusing my time on one project, I now have it between 15. And then, yes, of course, obviously that's going to take a little bit more time. But whatever is happening with this 13 night Halloween hangover box, I don't know. It's just like working magic here in the Yarn Dungeon. Finished project number 2 from the box, and we are on day number 5. That is wild to me. I never would have guessed this when, like, first starting day number 1. I thought maybe by now I would have a good direction of where I was going with different projects, but definitely not finished projects, let alone 2 complete projects. So here we have it, the Sandworm inspired beanie. This one is also incredible and like just like totally different than the other one that I worked up with the I Myself Am Strange and Unusual. This one we just have a ton of texture. It's really soft, but it's not quite as stretchy, where this one, it's a half double crochet, so the exact same as what I did over here, but I'm not holding 2 strands together, so I alternated between the strands. I Myself Am Strange and Unusual and Hello, My Name is Bob. So there's more space between the stitches, even though I used 4.5mm crochet hook on this one and a 4mm on here. So I ended up doing 6 rows in total to build up the hat, and this one, I think it was 8. I did write everything down because I definitely want to make these again, but yeah, I needed to do a little bit more. I'm so incredibly happy with how this turned out, so we need to have a little cheers moment. Cheers! We are also coming up to gift giving season, and I love having patterns like this on hand because, I mean, I don't know anybody that would say no to a beanie and wouldn't be excited. Obviously, the color will change depending on the person that I give to, but the combination right here for the Sandworm, this is a pretty good staple. I have a feeling I'm going to be making so many of these this season. For tonight, we have bag number 4 to get into. No, bag number 5 of our 13 night Halloween hangover box. And tonight we have a stitch marker from Crafty Like a Monkey. Not only is there this really awesome Beetlejuice inspired stitch marker, coffin stitch marker, there's also a sticker on the back. So if you got this, don't forget this is a sticker. Take it out, put it on your water bottle. I just keep saying that because that's what I do with mine. Let me know where you put yours if you're doing it somewhere else. But this one is so freaking cool. It's a spooky version of Crafty Like a Monkey. Let me just pull them up here real quick. I see some amazing stickers that I am also going to need. The Chicken Lover, Knit Fast, Dye Warm. Yes to the stickers. There's so many items here too in their shop. You can go ahead and enjoy all the rest of the night looking through these. I want to see, so yeah, we have the hand-stamped earrings, there's necklaces, tags for your cat, like there's just a lot of different variety here. And then the knit and crochet stitch markers, which there are a few of the Krampus stitch markers on here already. So if you're looking forward to the Xmas season, because I mean, we're really just going to roll right into it. I know everywhere else has basically already started, I mean, months ago, but we are still in spooky vibes. But I do love the Xmas season. I have a couple from last year, so I'm gonna have to go back and look and see if there's any new this year, because I'm pretty sure I got one of each design. I also use these for decorating too, and like put them on my bags, my totes to carry with. Also, I don't ever want to be without a stitch marker. There have been times in the recent past where I haven't had a stitch marker, and I'm like, how is that even possible? I have so many stitch markers. For a while there, I was doing the stitch marker monthly club, so it was like 6 stitch markers a month. How do I not have a single stitch marker? So I completely tore apart all my totes, my bags, my like go-to bag that I have whenever I go out to the grocery store and things like that. I mean, I always take some crochet with me, even when I'm going to places like that. Now, every single bag has at least 4 or 5 stitch markers, either on the handle or the keychain that I put everything all together. Hopefully, through this winter season, I won't run into that. I've had to use a couple of bobby pins here and there, but just again, I'm like, how is this even a thing? What happens is I think I forget them and then I'm like, oh, no worries. It's already on one of my totes. I use that and I don't replace it. So I like have it for my pattern but then I take that project with me and I don't always have the bag with me. So we fixed it. We have a lot of stitch markers everywhere now. Check everything out. Like I said, there's a lot of fun goodies in here. Oh, and this Krampus necklace, I got this last year. It has a tiny little bell on it. Highly recommend. It is very festive and it does make a little tinkling noise. Like it's not enough that it's like ringing every second that I'm walking, but if I turned a specific way, it would ring a little bit. And there's variation in the bell too, so you can get one that's silver to match the charm, or you can get a rusted colored bell to go very similar to the Krampus tail. I do have the Krampus earrings. I don't wear earrings often, but in the winter time, for whatever reason, I do. I guess maybe because I have my hair down more and I also have a hat on. So I just feel like, you know, more is more. Let's just add, keep accessorizing type of deal. Can I put it on my basket? So I think I need to make something here because lately this has been my go-to. Like this has all of my current project, whatever I'm working on right now, and my crochet hook. I don't even have to put my crochet hook in anything. Like whenever I'm traveling with it, I normally have this in some sort of container that holds it, but because of the way that this basket is, it's like very soft, can just throw everything in here and feel very confident that it's not going to mess my hook up or like drop it. Like nothing's gonna fall out of here. Right here, I think maybe I should bust out my Lisette fork and make either like a little loop or something so I can put stitch markers on, because this is the only thing that I have that doesn't have stitch markers, and this is just a little bit too big to get the stitch marker over, but that would look amazing. Cute little coffin just dangling there. Plus I have, like I said, a ton of other ones that I could look through. I could change it up for the season. We've got a lot of options. There is quite a bit of this Hello, My Name is Bob yarn left. So now I have a couple of options. I could go ahead and make another beanie. I definitely have enough of both yarn to put together, or do I switch it up and make some fingerless mitts? Because that was the other thing that I was kind of going back and forth of, if I wanted to do that before I made the hat, but I am so happy that I made this hat. This was definitely the right choice. I also wasn't expecting to have this down day. So the way that the box was set up was to just spark creativity. It wasn't really, you know, do everything in order, which is why we have a stitch marker. So today I was really planning on finishing a project or continuing to work on whatever project I have, but it's done. Like I have 2 fully finished projects. What do I do now? So should I just go ahead and start on fingerless mitts? I think that would be amazing. To match this, I do have kind of a rough outline of a pattern that I want to put together using the spider stitch. It's one that I haven't used for a while. Normally I use it for things like blankets and cardigans, but I think it would really pop with fingerless mitts because it just makes such a cool design, and especially in fingering weight yarn with multiple colors, this has the potential to be a really cool project. So those are my options for tonight. Either go ahead and make another beanie or start the fingerless mitt pattern, kind of play around with that. Like it's just a pattern that's been going on in my head. I didn't write anything down yet, so it would require me to kind of, obviously I'd have to give it a little bit more attention than this beanie. And this pattern was really nice for watching a movie, especially because I haven't worked my way through all of my horror movies that I wanted to watch for October. Hindsight, it's kind of nice because I had an extra 13 nights now to watch a new movie every single night. The one that I was thinking about watching tonight is the new Aliens. I know that one came out sometime in the summer, like July-ish, but I have not watched it yet. I've heard really good things about it, And you know what? I honestly don't care because I love the Aliens franchise, so they can continue to make as many movies and spin-offs as they want to, and I will always watch it. It's just like Halloween, Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th, like they're just classics to me. But that one just kind of slipped under my radar, so I was thinking maybe tonight's the night. So if I did that, probably do the Beanie because I could just fly through it. Honestly though, I think it's a little bit of a longer movie. Oh no, never mind. It's an hour and 59 minutes. I don't know why I was thinking it was longer than that. But I mean, either way, I could totally work up both of these patterns. Or like not both of them together during the movie, but either one of them would totally work for this movie. So help me out in the comments. Let me know which one you would love to see, or if you want to see both of them. Just continue making all of the beanies. So like I said, I can have my 14 beanies ready to go before it starts snowing. Really, I'm kind of okay either direction right now. I'm not really leaning one way or the other, so your help is greatly appreciated. So hopefully I'll get started on one of these tonight, but I hope that you have a super spooky rest of your evening, and I will see you in my next video.